れたものはいつか思い出すはずでしょう。消えた夢の影を探した寂しさの答え儚さを愛触れてた風に流れて僕は君を愛せていたか少し気づくことが遅すぎだんだん消えてゆく明日さえも崩れ落ちてゆく何もないここで一人きりいつかまた最後の日を迎えられてみれまた生まれ落ちた君が望む日
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to talk about this man. As you saw in the video, he literally jumps off a ledge and he's literally having a stare down with this cop, like he's taking it personal towards the cop.
Hey, stop right now. Stop. Relax.
He just jumped.
He just jumped.
So apparently his parents called the police on him because of based on what's being said is that this is not his first time jumping off a ledge.
The banister again. Relax. What's going on? Why are you jumping like that? Are you hurt? What's your name? What's your name? I'm Nick.
Let him take over now. I'm not going to say anything.
What's your name?
But there may be a backup officers with them.
What's wrong?
Again, this is going to be, again, still very disturbing what we just witnessed. And it just escalates further into the video.
You not talking to me is not going to solve anything. You have to figure out what's going on. That's not normal. What's his name?
Amish.
Adish?
Amish.
A-N-I-S-H.
Okay. Can you not step towards me, please? He's back up. Hey, relax. I'm not trying to fight you or anything, okay? I gotta make sure you're okay.
So, in the beginning, obviously the guy's literally staring down the cop. He literally keeps silent without having to say anything. And one thing I gotta explain to you guys is that if someone is staring down at you, and they're literally glaring with their eyes directly at you, that means they're literally in a position to put their hands on you. They're taking some sort of fighting stance, but they want to try to like manipulate you or basically be unpredictable, so that you wouldn't expect it.
Does he take any medication?
No.
Okay.
He's supposed to, but he never takes it, so no.
He's squaring up with me.
Okay.
No, I'm not. He has a body cam.
But I don't know really what the deal it was like. Besides the jumping, that in itself was just ridiculous and beyond inconceivable.
That would be inconceivable. It's inconceivable! Inconceivable! Inconceivable!
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Inconceivable!
Because I was just surprised that he even managed to survive that. Especially if it looks like he was jumping off 10 feet. You would think that he would have probably broke his leg or hit his ankle or something. You would think that he wouldn't stand up afterwards.
Not squaring up with you.
Okay. So why are you just acting all quiet and staring me dead in my eyes? Well, we're gonna have the medics talk with you. Because that obviously wasn't normal, from what I just saw.
But I can't say whether the jump had something to do with his mentality and the way he reacted towards the cop. Even the cop is feeling uncomfortable. But the one thing I'm confused, like the families, it's even weird is how nonchalant they are. Because they talk about like him doing that again more than once, like the way they're talking, it's not, they're making it seem like it's not a big deal. Like that's just the norm.
His left shoulder thing.
Okay.
Doing cartwheeling. They checked him out. He's fine. But that didn't stop him from jumping again.
But I feel like also, yeah, the son's the ones that's responsible. But I feel like the parents should have been the people to take this serious, because I didn't really like how they responded in that situation, even though they're the ones that didn't encourage him to attack the cop. But how they were like basically discussing and just their behavior and how they responded in that situation, it just seems odd, because it seems like they didn't act like what their son did couldn't really put his life at risk. Pretty much couldn't put his life at risk.
He also jumped outside from the.
Can you
the
just
deck few times? The deck is like 7-8 feet down. Land is 7-8 feet down.
Buddy, do you want to go to the hospital? Are you hurt? Taking a very aggressive posture.
I'm not touching anyone. So
I'm not
legally,
saying.
I'm in my
I'm not
right to
saying that you. It is. Fire department comes in here. You have a conversation with them, and they leave. But they are not going to do it with you doing this right now. Okay? So this is just going to take a heck of a while. All I'm asking you to do is just sit on that stuff. I will have your parents walk into the other room. I don't care whatever is the most comfortable for you, but I need to have them come in here, talk to you real quick, and then you can figure out what you want to do from there. You are not a criminal. You didn't do anything wrong. You're not under arrest. Okay? You just want to make sure that you're okay and not harmed.
But at the same time, it's like if you call the cops, yeah, I honestly, because like they didn't really put enough explanation as to why he is the way he is, or why he's acting that way. Because the hostility just came out of nowhere, with the way he's literally just glaring at the cop.
Therefore, we're obligated to make sure that you get the right attention. We can't just get up and leave, okay? We gotta make sure you're okay. Nobody's in trouble or anything. The fact that you keep moving and shuffling towards me like you're about to like swing on me or something is disturbing for me. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get into some type of position to try and flank me or whatever you're trying to do.
And you can't really blame someone for feeling uncomfortable in this situation, because it's literally in our instinct to know if someone literally is glaring at you, staring at you. There's a chance they might have some bad intentions towards you, that they might try to cause some like pain, or they're about to like do something, whether it be to harm you, or they're just waiting for you to they're just waiting for you not to notice them, so that they can literally make their move.
We have every reason to believe that we are in fear of physical contact with you with what you're doing. You're balling your hand like you're ready to punch someone. So do not push this into a criminal matter.
Wait a minute.
You swung.
Stop resisting. You're under arrest. You are under arrest, buddy.
Get in the head position.
Just relax, okay? That wasn't smart.
But then the thing was, though, at the same time, it's like the cop shouldn't have been way too nice with this guy. But maybe he was just giving a suggestion. Maybe he need to see some paramedics to check to see how he's doing, or especially that jump. Wow, it is understanding. With the jump that he made, it's like he might have to see some he might have to seek some sort of medical treatment or get medical attention as to what's going on, so that they'll have a better understanding, and maybe they can be able to clear things, so that they won't be able to prolong the problem. But besides the noise in the background, you guys, but besides that, like, and nobody should be making excuses to this guy, because some people claim that he might be schizophrenic or because he didn't take his meds. At the same time, it's his responsibility as a grown man to be able to take his medication. His parents, his family should not be doing that. But again, because whether that may be the excuse or that's his argument, because he decided to keep quiet because he didn't want the cop to, clearly he didn't want the cop to know what he was thinking. But again, he's willing to, he literally ruined his life by literally sucker punching the cop. Now, we don't even know exactly why. Whether it could be because he didn't want anywhere near the dog, or he just doesn't like him. Because it's so weird that there are people out there, like, they can just hate you for no reason, honestly, and they will not give you an explanation why. Some people just come out and never decide, I don't like this guy, I'm gonna put my hands on him. But that's the thing, though. If I know somebody that does not like me, honestly, especially if they decide to put their hands on me, I would 100% retaliate. There's no way I want somebody in my life, because they're just gonna keep, especially if they're around you, they're just gonna keep causing you more problems. They're gonna try to make your life miserable as much as they can. So if you know somebody that hates you and then they wrong you, and whether it be in the past or they plan to set you up, you need to do whatever you can to make an example out of these people. You need to make sure to stand up for yourself and ensure that it doesn't ever happen again. But pretty sure that the guy ruined his life by literally sucker punching the cop, and it took them a while, but like it helped to have all those cops around, just in case. Normally I don't believe in having to like swarm and have a group of cops assisting one individual or assisting one of their colleagues. But it's like, at the same time, it was justified because they have no knowledge of what's going on, or whether this guy needs to seek some sort of medical attention just to be able to clear things up. But we won't be able to find out, because he's not willing to help himself, and he brought it upon himself. So only solution is for him to go to court, and once the trial finishes, whether they can decide whatever sentence he'll be there in jail for, or if he's even fit to be in public, because who knows who he might attack next. But I will say is that this guy basically gave cops, lawyers a reason to treat people based on their own decisions, because of how it was poorly executed. When someone decides they're going to ruin their life over something so stupid, or they're showing a lack of remorse and they're willing to do it again, they're giving cops and lawyers a reason to be more harsher towards people. So that's another reason. Whether we can argue how corrupt the justice system is, but this guy's giving them reason to justify it. But overall, I feel like I said enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.